to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season. And this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
So now here is Cedric Mullins. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 7:06.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And the pitch. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch or throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Next up is Ramon Urius, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the stretch.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Mullins on at first, nobody out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddy Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddy Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And that misses 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
So here's Trey Mancini as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Trying to get him started again following the double play. One and one the count now. Now here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Full count, 3-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Orioles held in check there. Orioles nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now a pitch on the way.
Oh, that's out.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the left fielder.
Now at the plate here is Giancarlo Stanton. First offering on its way.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
The 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Galvez back to first, and they'll take care of Stanton as well. It's a double play.
Batting third.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. DJ LeMahieu is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
2 out, nobody on. swing and a shot toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
The 0-1 offering. Little chopper back to the mound. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Dan Dero and I are back at Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Back now for the second inning in the Bronx, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, the forecast isn't pretty, but it does sound like we're going to get this one in, even if it takes a while. It's coming down at a decent rate as of right now, and it's likely to intensify as the game moves along. The grounds crew is standing by to put that tarp on the field if the umpires call a delay. We'll have to hope that any such halt in the action is short-lived.
Yeah, Heidi, and the least appreciated people in the ballpark, the grounds crew, will have some newfound fans if they can keep the playing surface playable throughout, given the conditions. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Next to dig in, Pedro Severino, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. Galvez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And another foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Cole sets 2-2 on its way. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Anthony Santander, the next bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Hit softly down the line at first. Fielded cleanly, and he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the sure out.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first pitch, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's not a bad first milestone. 100th career RBI, Dero.
Yeah, after your first original knockdown, probably for you, your first strikeout, your first bomb, you want to start putting some zeros on the back end of these numbers. 100th ribby, nice milestone right there.
Into the box now, DJ Stewart, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. One strike now from Cole.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Digging in will be Gary Sanchez.
For the Yankees.
He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Gary Sanchez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
And that's too high, ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now here's the pitch. Curveball swung out and missed. 2-1 now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Right fielder looking up. Still ranging back. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, Aaron Hicks.
The center fielder.
Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
No outs, nobody on. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
Batting 7. The shortstop.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvez, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
And that'll bring up Glaber Torres. And it's fouled away. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 6 home runs and 42 runs batted in. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Here's Rougned Odor now. There goes Torres off of first, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Stewart is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So next to hit is Deacon Redmond. First pitch on the way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1 home. To first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We've played 2, all even at 1 apiece. Now at the plate is Ryan Mountcastle, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow.
Mountcastle.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Cole gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Cedric Mullins. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. And a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ramon Urius.
Next up, Ramon Urius. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Sent toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game.
Back now for the Yankees' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for fans of the Bronx Bombers, they haven't really lived up to their nickname this year. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts, so that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Bottom of the inning
right
now,
fielder,
and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Means has pitched just under 120 innings, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Hit out towards second. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Yeah, and when the ball left the bat, you figured it was a routine out, but that's how quickly things can change. As it stands, there's a runner on second base and a base hit away from coming home.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Two balls and no strikes. The count is Stanton. Judge stands at second with no outs. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. DJ LeMahieu is on deck. That one's in there. 3-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 3-1. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Stepping up is DJ LeMahieu. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
He stays alive, still 2-2. None out, runners at first and second. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ready with another 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Line, but speared on a hop. Galvez on to first, and they get them both.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Next, here is Gio Urshela. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. The Yanks leave 1. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Trey Mancini. Now here it comes. Cole's ready. Here he comes. 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Sanchez gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Mancini is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook as he's given up just 1 run, but nevertheless, he's on his way to an early shower. Nick Nelson will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Standing in now, Freddie Galvez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
0-1.
Hit back up the middle. Torres scoops it up. And there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 28,
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. Lifted down the line in left, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Throws him for strike three, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. No balls and 1 strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santander is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Glaber.
Next, it'll be Glaber Torres. He singled in his first AB. Now here's the pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. So Rougned gets a chance here in the inning following the base hit.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Torres is off at first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in his at bat.
The 2-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. To the plate now, Deacon Redmond, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And that one yanked just foul. Two men are on with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Yanks strand a pair. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Anthony Santander.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
So now into the box is Rio Ruiz, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone! A solo shot down the line in right. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Orioles surge ahead 2-1.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Into the box now, DJ Stewart. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Struck out in his first at-bat. The 1-0. Misses, ball two.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. The 3-2 pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. Bottom of the fifth coming up. 2-1 Baltimore. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch on its way.
No, that's down.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Giancarlo Stanton will be next. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 31 for him on the season as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Left fielder.
As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Up next, DJ LeMahieu. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Urius ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, number 29.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gio Urshela. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The 0-1. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. 5 innings complete, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Cedric Mullins. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th. First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
The pitch. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. And that's in there, 2-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
And now, Ramon Urius, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. flare out toward right center. In comes Judge. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throw won't get him.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 0-1 the count. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And they will get the lead runner at third. A daring attempt with no outs on the scoreboard, and it doesn't pan out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Still 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's gonna have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
At the plate now, Freddie Galvez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Two and two. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The payoff pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
In now, Pedro Severino, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. Galvez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
A runner on first with 2 away. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. From the stretch. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The next 3-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. Gary Sanchez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's big out.
Line toward right center. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. No hits to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he's back easily. Next up will be Glaber Torres, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they take the lead 4-3.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Adam Pletko, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Standing in now, Rougned Odor. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. And stepping in, Deacon Redmond. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
2-0 pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-3 Bombers. Aroldis Chapman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready now is Anthony Santander. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Down by 1, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams
swing, high drive, left field and deep. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Stepping in now, Rio Ruiz, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base with nobody out. He's got himself a double.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Into the box, DJ Stewart, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Chapman's ready with the 1-1 pitch. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Hicks going back, still going back. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. 2-run shot to straightaway center, number 11 for him on the season, and it's now 6-4. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Justin Wilson comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
The batter, number 6.
Into the box now, Ryan Mountcastle, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0. Three runs already home here. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year, and it's now 7-4. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan Plesac, somebody please stop the bleeding. This pitching staff on both sides are getting absolutely embarrassed.
This is one of those days, D-Row, when you're sitting watching this game as a bullpen. You see this starting to unfold on both sides of the plate. This is one as a bullpen guy. You're sitting out there going, oh, Mr. Wizard, I don't want to be a pitcher today.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Redmond in foul ground. 1 out.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate now, Ramon Urius, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hicks on the move. This one's over his head, and the hits keep coming. Around second, he's on his way to third. And this throw gets away from him.
The batter, the first baseman, Trey.
To the plate now, Trey Mancini, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
3-2 full count. Now the payoff pitch home. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Freddie Galvez. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First delivery to him as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Nope.
2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Luis Sessa comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Standing in now, Pedro Severino, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
In now, Anthony Santander, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's ball one. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Galvez at second with 2 down. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. But they get the long ball working here as they club 3 home runs in the inning on their way to putting up a 6th spot. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. It's the Orioles 9 and the Yankees 4. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Fouled away. The 1-1. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Santander is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping in once again is Giancarlo Stanton. He bounced out last time up. First offering on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 1 out, nobody on. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Flew out last time up. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Liner towards second, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail it here 9-4. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Rio Ruiz.
The 3rd baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now back, number 24.
Ready now for Baltimore, DJ Stewart. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
The 1-0.
Ball left out.
Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
If he's going to dial up 2-0 changeups and have a good feel for it, this offense is going to have trouble breaking through against this guy.
All even now, 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball to straightaway left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, Ryan Mountcastle, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Stewart leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Jammed in there as this is rolled out to short. And there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Into the box, Cedric Mullins. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Two out here and a runner at second. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
That's 1 and 2.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So nothing doing here after the 6-run outburst the inning before. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Orioles lead it 9-4. Now to the plate. Here is Gio Urshela. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
One out, nobody on. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santander waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron.
Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch on the way. Right side, but it's well foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Fouled away. The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail it here 9-4. Jonathan Loizaga enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So stepping in is Ramon Urius.
Leading off for the Orioles, the second baseman, Ramon Urius.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. One and one.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Stepping in now, Trey Mancini.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Two, 1, here it is. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Freddie Galvez.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Freddie Galvez, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're on top, however, 9-4. Ready to take his hacks again. Glaber Torres blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander waits on it. 1 away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Rugden.
So next to bat will be Rugden. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now the 1-0. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
Into the box now, Deacon Redmond, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. And this will find the wall deep in the corner, and they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The batter, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First offering, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit hard but foul. Odor at third, Redmond at second with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The O's jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Adam Pletko gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm